That's why I fucking changed so much in MCP.
Hey guys, Rich from Rich Big Gaming. Hope everyone is doing fantastically well. Happy Wednesday. Justin, I hope you in particular, buddy, are doing well, and that gives you all the stuff that you wanted. We thought we'd do some Shatterpoint. I've got Ron and Quinn here. Quinn, Ron,
Hello
how you
there.
both doing?
Wow.
Quinn's found the soundboard.
Hello.
So we are going to be running some Seps versus some Galactic Republic. That's their tag, isn't it? Galactic Republic.
Yeah.
For the Republic!
So let's jump over to TTS and we'll show you guys what we are looking at. Put my camera on here. There we go. So I have gone with Asajj with Kalani and the B1s. And then we've got Dooku, Jango Fett, and the MagnaGuard. Ron has taken all the clones with General Anakin Skywalker and General Obi-Wan Kenobi. So Ron, shall we roll some dice and see where we end up?
Yeah, man. One crit.
1 crit and 4 strikes.
Your prime.
Ooh, first player. Quinn, I never get to be first player.
Well, I don't know about you games with other people. It's just that I'm always first.
I've never had first player once, and the one time I did get first player, Quinn rolled my dice.
There's only one common factor here.
Yeah, I was
If you
gonna
want to go
say.
first to get me to roll.
So, whilst we've got you both on, I thought we could have this as like, because Quinn's here, because, I mean, I didn't invite him, Ron, I don't know if you did, but apparently he's turned up.
Just showing up.
He's shown up. We'll maybe do a little bit of sort of our thoughts on the game and things as we go through it. But let's just talk then about being first. How important or indeed unimportant do you guys think it is in the games, and how much of an advantage is it being able to score those points when you're not the first player?
Well, in all of my games versus Quinn, I've only had priority once, and I've only lost one game, and that was on my own fault. I had an activation with Maul that could have won me the game, and I missed it. But yeah, I don't think it's that instrumental. I don't think winning the first struggle's an advantage. I think you can definitely win struggle 2 and 3 easily enough. Yeah, I don't think priority has as much as an impact as what, say, MCP does.
No,
I mean, as much as I've gone first pretty much every time I played, I don't like going first. I think it's bad.
well, I think for me, and I like the analogy you got there, Ron, of like it's not anywhere near as important in MCP. I think right now, with only having one set of maps, one map pack, I think that's a big impact on it. And I think, we are limited, right? You got 6 squads to choose. I get you can mix and match and everything else, but, essentially 6 leaders that you can choose from, or 6 primary, that you can choose from. I don't think there's enough depth
you
in the
also
game.
cheated, I'm afraid, dude.
Why?
If you deploy, then you check mission.
Oh shit! Yes, that is very true.
Oh,
very
naughty.
naughty.
On stream, he told us not to swear on.
I know,
naughty boy.
He did say naughty boy, but yeah, I think I'm in agreement. Whereby I just don't think it matters too much at the moment. I think
not at the moment.
I think maybe as we get further into the game and things, I think it could do.
The fact that the player that loses priority gets to pick their deck.
The player that wins prior gets their deck, which is why I think at the moment,
yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry,
isn't great. Whereas in the future, when you do actually have a choice, it'll be more beneficial. Because at the moment, it feels like going first is bad because 1, you're not scoring points on your first activation, and 2, if you're actually moving people up to go and claim points for late scoring, you're opening them up to be attacked earlier.
Yeah. But anyway, let's get on with it then, Ron. So deploy first. We're going to put Dooku just here like so.
Yep.
And then Jango is going to deploy up here. I do like, if I get this side of the board, I do always seem to like putting somebody up here on the higher elevation. I'm not really sure why, but it's just a thing. No, not the B1s.
Well, there's a simple answer as to why. It just means that they can do a bit more high groundy stuff without having to lose movement from climbing, right?
Yeah, I think you probably hit the nail on the head there, Quinn.
I mean, very simple explanation. I don't know how you didn't come to that conclusion yourself.
It's fair. Let me just check a thing there. There we go. Okay.
I like how you're checking it before you even put him down.
I mean, it's...
I mean, you're allowed to measure that when you're putting Kalani down, you know?
Are you allowed to put it down when you're measuring? So, what? Because you're only allowed one of each, aren't you? So I don't actually think...
You just take your range 2 or your range 1 off the table in that case.
Yeah, that's fair enough. So, Ron, gone with Obi-Wan first.
Obi-Wan.
I also feel like... And I think it probably will become more of a thing as we get more into sort of more competitive games and things. But outside, if you're running Kalani and battle droids, it doesn't feel like positioning is, you don't want them, you don't want to deploy everyone here and everyone here, but it doesn't feel like it's hugely important right now because there's so much movement in the game, isn't there, for a game where you're only allowed to make one move action a turn?
Yeah, I think it's also like just an interesting thing that at the minute, Kalani's probably the only character in the game that you actively want to go like first with.
That is Obi-Wan, dude.
Cool. Yeah, I think you're probably right. I mean, I think he is kind of the only character in the game at the moment, is he, where you're like, he's who you're hoping for.
Yeah,
Like,
it's like if you draw Kalani from your deck, you're fine with it. If you unfortunately draw your Shatterpoint like as your first card, which has happened in a number of games, Kalani's the only person you're really happy using it on, rather than just either returning it to the deck or just biting the bullet, right?
Yeah, exactly that. Yeah, I think in most cases, you're putting the Shatterpoint back, whereas I do agree with Kalani being able to double activate him, and I think more importantly, activate him first. As hopefully, fingers crossed, you guys will see when I pull.
Bottom card of your deck, mate. I'm calling it now.
Either the Shatterpoint or Kalani.
Quick, Ron,
so now we've
shuffle his deck. Shuffle his deck, Ron.
So now I've fully deployed. Let's take a quick look at what we're talking about. So Kalani has his tactic, so it's something that has to happen at the beginning of his turn. Roger, at the start of this unit's activation, each battle droid supporting character within 4 of Kalani may dash. So for me, that is 2 units, but more importantly, 4 characters in total. And I think it's that movement, isn't it, Ron, that is really meaning that the Seps seem to be sort of working their way to the top of the list in terms of who's looking like they're going to be the best on release, really. I don't know if you agree.
Oh yeah, I definitely think Separatists are the best on release.
Yeah, and that
maybe
that
not with Asajj. Like I've not really played that much Asajj. I've been sticking with Maul because I like having 7 Force for Dooku.
That's fair. That is fair, yeah, because Maul doesn't need to use any Force, does he? I think also their Force refresh, so Brave but Foolish, once per turn, but also Jango Fett. Jango Fett is quickly becoming one of my favourite characters in the game as well. He's pretty good, isn't he? He's pretty darn good. Cool. So now we've done that, Ron. I will pick the card out, and look, it's as if I was an oracle, and I managed to find the right one. Okay. Well, good luck, Ron.
You too,
we'll
man.
See what we've got first.
Well.
So Shatterpoint card means you can activate any character, whether or not they've activated this turn or this round, or not round, but this activation playthrough or not. Even if they've got their order cards in there, you can do it again. So we are going to go with Kalani, and we are going to start off with that Roger. So we already know that everyone is in range. So we'll move the first set of MagnaGuards up to here like so. So they both get to do a dash. Like so. As do the B1s. So I think the B1s are going to... So they're going to move up and be within 1 of the Ingress point. So then make themselves within 1 of the top here, leaving enough room for their mates to do exactly the same, basically. So they'll move to there, like so. Kalani will then take his first action, which I think is going to be... I think it's going to be a full move. So it'll be a move in this direction. And then a hunker. Not a hunker.
Take cover.
Take cover, yeah, indeed. So they're going to take cover to here. Remembering that with a take cover, it is a push. So you have to go the full distance. That should put him within range of that, which it does. And then, do we want to use Tactical Network? I I think we're going to. And I think we're going to do a tactical network on this unit of B1s here. They get to do a dash, which they will do. So they're going to come down underneath here like so. They also gain a hunker token. That is not a hunker token. So Kalani gains a hunker token as well for his take cover. That is one force used. So end of the round, or end of the turn even I should say, I'll claim this, I'll claim this, and I will claim this, but do not score any VPs because I am the first player.
Cool. So, who do I get? Give it a quick shuffle. And the
212.
212.
There's been rumours, Ron, I've heard rumblings, that the 212 may be the worst support units in the game at the moment. Do you give that any credence?
Maybe, I'm not sure. It's between them and Clinkries, I think.
Quinn? Any thoughts? Or have you gone, Quinn? You muted?
So...
Yeah, he's not here.
Make an advance. So this 212 line. This one is just going to here.
Is Quinn?
I am, yes.
Is Quinn the ref, aka the living force? He's the living force that, whether you like it or not, Glyn, is all around us.
Yeah, exactly. No, we're like the family on Mortis. I'm like the father who's neutral, and then obviously Rich, you're dark side, so you're the son, and Ron's the daughter.
Wow. So they've made a move action there, Ron, yeah?
Yep.
Cool.
Now I'm going to spend a force for defensive maneuvers.
Yep.
So this
basically
212 will
align them to dash. Yeah, 212 should have had 3 squad points, just like the 501st. Yeah, I feel like they could have made Cody.
They could have made Cody
a little
5.
bit better.
Yeah, like it feels like 212 were pulled up to 4 because they wanted Kenobi at 8.
Yeah.
Doesn't feel like they were decided properly to be a 4 compared to the other 4s we've got so far.
I think that's fair. Cool. So defensive maneuvers. Gain a hunker. And then are we going to get some pew-pews?
Did you legit pull Kalani first?
No, it was Shatterpoint. Yeah, it was the Shatterpoint.
Oh, you jammy git.
So this 212 on the floor is going to shoot this B1 battle droid on the objective.
So the B1s are going to have 4 defensive dice, but they will go up to 5.
So I get 6, but I do get to re-roll 2 misses.
Because you said 6 then, I got myself 6 dice out.
Yeah, well, pretend it was that and you weren't actively trying to cheat. I remembered you were on camera.
So 2 blocks, 2 expertise, which will give me 3 blocks in total.
So I got 3 strikes and 3 expertise. So you got 3 blocks, did you say?
I did.
So just my expertise goes through, which is a damage and a crit. So it's 2 damage total and a pin.
Cool. So I will take the pin first, because that's the order that we do them in. And then I will take 1 damage, because I hate this job, Ron. So they reduce the damage by...
Is it something to do with your colleagues?
It usually is, yeah. Oh, that pin is very nasty. I think it's one of the worst conditions to get, being one of the best conditions in the game, I think, at the moment. Especially against these guys.
Then the 212th on the gantry will shoot the same B1 battle droid.
Cool. So these B1s will be 4 dice, up to 5 for cover, because they do get cover in this situation, but then up to 6 because of that hunger token.
My guy on the gantry.
No, they're getting cover for the hunger token, Ron.
Oh, no, sorry,
not
you're
from
going...
actual cover.
You're going down to
We're
this
back
guy
into
here,
this one.
yeah?
Yes,
that's fine. Yep.
And I get to re-roll 2 misses.
2 blocks and one expertise for the droids does nothing, so just 2 blocks.
That is really annoying. So I've got 3 strikes, but they've stacked. So you block 2, yeah?
I'm blocking 2 strikes, yeah.
So get rid of them. So I've got 2 crits, a strike, and a damage. So 3 total.
Yep.
So it's going to be 3 damage.
Cool. Yep.
Another pin, which will become 4 damage.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4.
An exposed, and I get a shove.
And an exposed. Is that 4 damage before mine kicks in, yeah?
It will be, yeah.
So I negate one of that damage.
You're
So
probably
3
still going to
damage.
be on the point, but if you end up not being on the point, you won't have Protector at that point. I've said point a lot.
Yeah,
He should still.
he was right.
Still on it.
He was right up to it. Yeah, you couldn't push him off.
So 3 damage and an expose.
Yep.
And that is the 212th done. So scoring, I claim this one, and I claim the middle one because I'm on the same elevation. I score 2 VPs.
Okay, let's see what we get. B1s, Roger. We're going to spend a force and put them to the bottom of our order deck.
Can I just take this moment to say I hate the way you've laid out your force?
Why?
Just don't like it.
Fair enough. Using, well, I guess I'm in charge now, so we'll take another card. Kalani! Probably not as good as the previous one, because I think... Let's have a look. Are they in range?
Ow.
They are not.
Ow.
So these guys are. These guys aren't. So these guys do get to make a dash.
They do not, because they are pinned.
Aha!
Oh, so yes, it gets rid of the pin. That's quite nice, getting rid of the pin. Let's have a little think about this, because let's just look at where that... I think they get to within 2 if they do that. Yes, they do. So we are going to... what's the best way of doing this? Yeah, we're going to do a... We're just going to start with a 7 dice ranged attack into your clone troopers.
Yep. So I'm on 4 defense, but cover and hunger takes me to 6.
Come on, Kalani. Oh dear, Kalani.
I'm blocking 5 in total, dude.
Okay, so 1 crit goes through, which will be just 2 damage. We will then make a climb action. Ooh. With Kalani. Let me just check these guys. They do have a reposition, don't they? So Kalani's going to move. I need to leave enough room for them. So, yeah. Move to there. And then we will spend a force for Tactical Network. Choose a droid character within 4. Dash, gain a hunker, remove 1 token from itself, or make a 5 dice attack. So these B1s will make a dash to here like so. And then they will make a 5 dice attack into the 212.
Yep.
It'll go up to 6 because Kalani is within range 4 of these. And yes, thank you. You got rid of the hunker token there on Kalani Run. Appreciated. So yeah, it'll be, what did I say? 6 dice total, isn't it?
6 dice. Whilst you're doing that, I'm just going to answer Glyn's question. Glyn, you are right. Basically, in Shatterpoint, there's no real sort of activated token as there is in MCP. It's just you draw your card, you're going. The Shatterpoint is you pick anyone, regardless of whether or not their card has been drawn.
Yeah. So Ron, with expertise, it's 3 strikes and 2 crits.
Blocking 4, so your 2 crits go through.
2 crits go through. So that will be 2 damage. And I get a reposition. Which maybe I'll use to
Jump back a little bit.
just shunt back. Just to here like so. There we go. Hit everything on the way down. Probably didn't even move there, but that's fine. End of round, I will take this one back. Sorry, end of turn even. I'll take this one back. I've still got this one, and I've still got this one. So I'll score 3.
Yep.
And it is over to you, Ron.
So we have Anakin. Okay. Do we go with? I don't.
Scoot round so we can see what Ron's doing. And this is all allowed, isn't it? When you pull the card, you're allowed to measure things and check things out before you commit to actually activating that unit or not.
No, the moment you draw a card, you immediately have to do all your actions in like a 5-second time span.
That, do you know, that should be a good rule, that. Chess clocks for everyone.
Problem I've got is I don't know if Anakin reaches Kalani.
I personally wouldn't go with Anakin here. I'd be waiting to go with Rex, I think.
Okay, I'm going to go with Anakin. He makes an advance. He spends force to jump.
I think he's going to be in there. Yep, yeah. He's definitely in.
So we take force off, and then it is an 8 dice swing into Kalani.
Yeah, who only has 3 melee defense dice, which is yeah, I've probably been a bit foolish putting him all the way up there, but we'll see. Luckily, he has okay expertise, so 2 blocks in total, including expertise.
What did you say you were when you put him up there?
Foolish.
Brave. But foolish.
Okay, so it would
That's
actually
a lot.
help if I looked at the right one. So I've got 2 strikes and 3 crits.
Okay, so I block 2 of your strikes.
So the 3 crits go through, which is 7 damage and a strain.
Any other things? Nope.
That's it.
Did you say 4 strikes and 3 crits?
2 strikes, 3 crits.
Ah, right, cool.
I got 4 expertise.
Yeah.
Ah.
So 7 damage and a strain. And you notice that, don't you? That expertise gets better as you move from support to secondary to primary, obviously being better on the primary units.
Yeah, I think it's an interesting balancing mechanic in terms of just making certain characters more consistent than others.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Then I... How much life does Kalani have left?
Kalani has 3 life left.
3 left.
Can we hear the faint sounds of the Imperial March in the background?
I think we may be.
Yep, I'm spending 2 force, but I'm going to end this. Which means I can swing again. So another 8 dice into Kalani.
And whilst you're doing that, Daz, you use both of your squads to make a full strike team, and that's what you play the game. And Ironside, force jumps allow you any amount of vertical distance along with the actual lateral movement.
Yeah, any climb and any jump allows you to finish at any level. Just 1 block for me.
Okay, so I've got 3 crits and 3 strikes, so 5 go through.
So a dead Kalani. It just depends on what you would like to do with the rest.
Well, I would like to engage that B1. So it'll be... The strain doesn't matter because you've already got a strain.
So it's just an extra damage, which is over my pool anyway.
Yep. So I'm going to take the jump and the shove. So the jump first.
Yep.
Then the shove.
Yep. So now you've engaged with the B1s, they will also lose their hunker token.
And then at the end of Anakin's activation, he is going to flip into Xi'an.
You want to do... This is where the fun begins first?
You are right, I do that. Sorry. So, when a character in this unit wounds an enemy primary or enemy secondary, after the effect is resolved, move the struggle token 1 space towards your momentum tokens. If it was a primary, then all Galactic Republic characters may recover. So I don't get the second part of this because he's only a primary.
Secondary, but yeah.
Yeah, secondary. So I do score a VP.
And you do gain a momentum immediately as well.
Wounding.
Now, in response to that, Quinn, do you want to line me up here?
No, I'm scrambling to get to it.
Oh, come on, Quinn.
But, foolish.
Quick question, Skylar. How do you make the tool snap? Right. Let's use this one really quick. We'll use Asajj here. So if you use the numbers on your numpad, so you need a numpad or you need to go into TTS and change what it is. But 1 will bring up a range 1. 2 will bring up range 2, etc., etc. 7 will bring the dash tool up. 8 will bring the advance tool up. And then 6 will bring a large one up at a 90-degree angle so you can work out your pushes and pulls.
And shoves.
And shoves as well, yeah. Well, a shove is merely a push followed by a pull. But he has been brave but foolish. So once per turn, when an allied primary or secondary unit becomes wounded as a result of an enemy effect, after resolving it, gain 2 force power. It says gain, it means refresh. This is a translated card, so we will refresh 2 force. And then choose a support unit with the Separatist trait. 1 character from this unit may dash or perform a 5 dice attack. So we are going to have the MagnaGuard that are here make a dash up in this general direction. So they'll move to here. So that is my identity resolve there, Ron. So back over to you.
So yep,
And-
after that I flip into Form 5 Shien, and then I'm going to say that's Anakin's activation done. So I retake this point because I've got 2 active characters on it,
Yep,
and I then score 2 VPs.
you do indeed. And
you are just out on that one, so that's
I am, yeah. And Daz makes a good point. 0 will remove everything, all of your tools, and put them back in the thing. It also doesn't let you have more than 1 of the same tool on the board at the same time, which is quite nice. Okay, well,
I don't know.
first...
There's 2 tools at this board.
Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. We've pulled
How many games
Jango.
Shatterpoint you won, Quinn?
He is sick.
Fair few, to be fair. I think I've won more than Rich's won against the 2 of us.
We are going to go with Jango. He will start by making a focus. That focus will give him a free jump, which he shall use to jump in this direction. Let's then check and see. And we are indeed where we would like to be. So we will make it'll be 6 up to 7 dice ranged attack into Anakin.
Yeah. So I'm on 6 normally, up to 7 for cover.
Come on, Jango. Do me proud. Oh! That's quite good. So it's going to be 2 crits and 4 strikes.
So I got 4 expertise.
Oh my god, what is it with you and the expertise?
So one of your crits becomes a strike,
Okay.
and then I am blocking a total of 4.
Okay, so you're blocking 4. So I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 2 go through. I think that sounds about right, doesn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 2 go through. So it will be 3 damage and a strain. And then the question is, do we do another? Because I don't quite think. No, he's not, is he? So, or do we do it this way and pull you here? I think that's what we do. So we're going to spend 1 force for a jetpack. We haven't used that yet because my client is getting impatient. It's a free jump. So he's going to use the jump to get down to here like so. And then we will spend, we'll spend another force power for capture wire. So we're going to pull, we'll do it properly, just seeing as we're on TTS and it's not us lot messing about. So we use the 6 to pull up the tool, showing us pull towards. So we line it up so that we essentially draw a line between the 2 characters. And you can see there, that's our angle. Pull up the 3 and then have a look at where we can take you. And I think we're going to get you past the B1s, Ron, but I think you are going to bump into the droid, the Kalani, I would say.
Yep.
So you'll go down to here and essentially, go away, range 2 tool. I think you'd bump into him just about there. So he clears it, but then bumps into Kalani. And you will gain a pin for your troubles, good sir. Now, I didn't roll any fails there, actually, so it does mean that you don't get to do any damage to me, which is nice. But end of that round, you still retain this because I didn't have enough characters in there. So I score this one here and this one here, giving me 2.
Yep.
And because it's landed back on 0, we both gain a momentum. And back over to you, Ron.
So we have 501st.
Vader's finest. I suppose they're not quite Vader's finest yet, are they? In this game,
Isn't it Vader's fist, not Vader's finest?
it is Vader's fist, isn't it? Yes. You are indeed correct, Quinn. As you are usually.
I know my Star Wars.
I thought I'd say it for you, as you are usually.
Oh, have you made additions to the soundboard? We've got me on there now.
No, but I might have to. We may have to take you going, I'm sick at Shatterpoint. I am sick at Shatterpoint.
Mate, I am sick at Shatterpoint.
Every time you get a character taken off the board, which doesn't happen very often in this game.
You have never had a character taken off the board.
That is not true. I've taken your Rex before.
Wait. You've not added it. I was hoping there'd be a lies deception button.
No, but that is going on there. That is definitely going on there.
Glyn, I am looking very forward to my bro Plo.
Do you think Grievous will have the same attack ability that Anakin has? Do you mean the double tap there?
He'll have some sort of like onslaught ability, I reckon.
I would imagine he does, yeah.
So the 501st will make an advance.
In pew pew range of Magnas. Let's just quickly get rid of the chat here, because all it is essentially error codes every time we try and do something. Oh no, double pew pews. Has anyone seen an image of Grievous's cards? Saw an unboxing video, but didn't show any cards. I haven't, Benjamin. I don't know if Ron or Quinn, you have.
As far as I know, we have no cards for Grievous, but there is some information about the Grievous and Luminaria packs that I can tell you. The first one is that Grievous has some sort of tactics ability. We have no idea what it is. We know he's got one because we've seen his order card. The next one is the B2s cost 4. Is it character points that it is for non-primaries? Or cost points? Because it's CP, it's not SP, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just hang on.
Whatever that one is. I don't think
PC points cost.
Oh, points cost. There we go. So they are 4 points cost. The commandos, the clone commandos, are 4 points cost. And Luminara's 2 stances are Form 2 Makashi and Form 3 Sorasu, but the pictures were incredibly blurry, so we can't really tell what they do.
Yeah. Do I suspect a defensive maneuver coming up here, Ron?
Spend the force, defensive maneuver.
So even though they both get to do this, it's only one of them, or it's just the unit that gains the hunker token. So you do only gain 1 hunker token, but 1 force for 2 dashes does feel very nice, doesn't it, on the support units?
Yeah. And then they will take shot at the
MagnaGuard. Yeah, so we've got 5 ranged defense. Does anyone know which mod this is on TTS? Yes, Kiefer. It is just simply Shatterpoint. And it's just like a dark background.
It's like a black background with just the Shatterpoint logo on it. Also, play country wargaming. Yes, you can take Grievous and Obi-Wan together as two squads that go to make your strike team. They don't actually have to be from the same era, as you've said. It's just that characters within the same squad have to be from the same era, not the strike team as a whole.
3 blocks for me, Ron.
So 2 go through, which is a pin and 2 damage.
A pin and 2 damage. That pin doesn't feel very nice. Put that there. 2 damage.
And then the other one will shoot him.
Yep. Exactly the same. 3 blocks.
So 6 and a crit.
Oh, wow. So 3
go
go through. 4 go through, sorry, yeah.
So,
I think the name you want to look for is Coffee Time, is the person that's the author of it.
So, it will be another pin, so that changes to a damage. So, 3 damage, 4 damage, 4 damage, a strain, and a reposition.
4 damage, a strain, and a reposition. There we go.
So he will reposition to here, and then he's going to ingress.
Makes sense. Getting ready for that next Shatterpoint, Ron.
Next struggle, but yeah.
End of the activation, I can take control of this point, and I score 3.
Yep. Deary me. Asajj. Okay, so Asajj is going to go. She will start by making a move action. Oh, for God's sake.
You can work it out.
Yeah, she's just basically...
I mean, I don't know, Ron. You're expecting a lot from his abilities, aren't you?
She's just about here.
Yep.
Give or take. Let me go underneath and make sure I'm not doing myself a disservice. There we go. So, yep, she gets to there, which is still not in range of young Anakin. However, the MagnaGuards do get to make a advance, but because they have a... because that's it, Asajj has a Separatist alliance, she's a primary, so they would normally get to make an advance towards her. However, they have a pin, so they will just get rid of the pin. And because they didn't make the move, the strain doesn't kick in. Asajj is then going to... I think she's going to flip to Jakai. And she will spend 1 force power to do a force jump. So she's going to go to basically just here, right at the end. So she'll be within range 3 of the clone trooper.
I wonder why.
And then she will then do an 8 dice into Anakin.
That costs your jump costs a force, so dude.
It does cost a force. Sorry, Ron. I will remove a force. Come on, Asajj.
I'm really sure he's about to refresh to a bit, so he thought he'd leave it on.
Oh, I'm not. I'm definitely not. So it is 1 crit and 3 strikes. That is a pretty terrible roll.
Okay, so your crit turns into a strike, and I block 4.
Absolutely nothing. Excellent. Yeah, that feels bad, Ron. I'm not going to lie.
I don't like sand.
Yeah, it's true. We're then going to spend 2 force power, and this guy
It's going on an adventure.
is going to go on a little bit of an adventure. He's just going to get yeeted all the way back.
That this poor clone who doesn't even know where Asajj is just getting flung backwards.
Yep, pretty much. So that'll be it for her. End of the activation. I take this one back because the droids are within range. So I will score 1, 2, 3, and we will both gain a momentum. I'll do it for you, Ron. I'm just such a nice guy.
Lies! Deception!
Every day.
More lies!
Okay, so...
Glenn said you underestimate Richard's power and then quickly corrected himself for overestimate. Oh dear.
It is the Shatterpoint.
Bye, Ventress.
I am going to go with Clone Commander Cody.
Okay.
So, start of his activation. There is no one within 5, so that doesn't trigger.
You can pop one on one of your clone troopers if you want, or, you know,
Yeah, I'm cool.
Obi-Wan or Rex or something like that if you wanted to.
Do it.
So, he will make an advance. Don't think it puts him to the objective. It doesn't. But we are going to... you would still retain, that is all I'm saying. Cody is going to make a shot into the B1s.
Okay.
And Cody ignores cover.
He does, and I ignore my expertise tokens as I am exposed.
Not like your expertise is particularly good anyway.
It's pretty shoddy, isn't it, to say the
Hey, what are you
least?
on about? Some of the best of the game.
So, what do they have at the minute? Is it just a strain?
Nope, you put the strain on the MagnaGuard. They don't have anything.
They don't have anything. So,
Because I just got rid of the exposed.
don't think any of my clones are within range.
Block 1. Oh, they are.
So, he is in range. That is a 501st clone.
So that'll be a pin,
So,
is it?
they gain a strain.
Oh, is it strain? Okay.
Technically, Rich has already rolled dice, so you can't.
I jumped the gun.
So, I've got 1 strike, 2 crits, 1 expertise.
I block
Cody's...
I block one. One.
Okay, so I've got 2 crits and an expertise going through, so that's 4 damage total and a pin.
Oh, they are just left alive, so they'll be on 8 damage in total.
Are you taking Protector into account with that?
Oh, I'm not. Thank you, Quinn. So, yeah. There we go. So they're on 7 damage at the moment. We're on 2 health left.
Okay. I will spend a force for a defensive maneuver.
Okay.
Ooh, does that leave you with 1?
Leaves me with 1 force. go to there, and Cody gains a hunker.
Yep.
And that is Cody done.
Okay, so you'll score 2.
2.
I need a big turn if I'm going to do anything.
Ooh, big turn.
Yeah.
Raggy.
What am I left with? I'm left with the B.
Dooku.
Okay, so that has to be Dooku, doesn't it? Yeah.
It does, yeah.
Oh, dearie me. Strain to put them on 9. Okay. We'll go with the Guard of Magna.
Brave, but foolish.
Foolish. I am aware.
So I'll get it in there before you ruin everything.
I hate you!
I know, you've made it very well. It's a very well documented fact.
It is, yes, it really is. How do we do this? Do we try and... 501st have taken no damage so far.
Well, just to let you know, if you didn't notice, they do have a strain.
No, that's what I'm working out.
Okay.
So
I mean, they'd live.
they would live.
Not well, but they'd live.
My thing is I can't get 2 of them in.
I wonder what the timing is on that.
How do you mean?
Well, if you were to move the forward one to the other side of the clone trooper, and then shove him into melee range with the other one, would you then get to do the attack with the second one? Even though when you started the combat action, you weren't engaged.
You would,
then you
yeah.
became engaged, yeah.
Yeah, you would, because it's all timings. It's all timings, Quinn. So we're gonna make an advance run. So we're gonna take 3 damage from the strain.
Only there were a 3 damage token.
I know, right? So we'll start with this guy.
Tricks and traps.
Tricks and traps, yeah. He's gonna move right up to here,
Roll your 5 dice one.
like so. And then this guy shall follow up. I think he wants to be a little bit of an angle there, like so. And then we will do a 6 dice melee into your clones.
Yep, so I'm 4 normally, but I get an additional 1.
Sorry, it'll be... let me check. Yeah, it'll go up to 7 because I have 2 within range, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Yep, and you do get to retain that hunker because Obi-Wan says so.
So
2
blocking
crits.
a total of 4.
Okay, so 2 crits go through.
Which is enough.
All they need. So it's going to be 3 damage and 2 shoves.
You'll only get 1 of them.
I will indeed.
Steadfast.
So that looks about right there. So this guy will get pushed over to here. Hello, clone trooper.
Hello there.
Over to here.
Hold out. To answer your question, yeah, it does still feel quite similar to Guild Ball. It's
Okay.
almost like a more condensed version of Guild Ball. In my
You don't
mind,
get
'cause,
to
like,
roll, Rich. I've
Never
got a trigger
gets
now, bro.
From
Knowledge and defense. So after an attack targeting a character in an allied republic unit is resolved, that character unit may resolve all of its hunkers. If it does, remove all of its hunkers. If it does, one character in that unit may recover for each hunker removed, then each character that recovered may dash. So I'm going to remove the hunker.
is the because that attack
will
is
dash.
fully resolved, isn't it?
Rich, I feel like your internal monologue right now is this.
I mean, it's about there, yeah.
And then they get to recover one.
Yep. Okay. So
You don't sound like a happy bunny, Rich.
I'm not a happy fucking bunny, am I? I'm supposed to have all the movement bullshit, Ron, not you.
Stop swearing! This is a no swearing stream! Bad!
Bad dog, bad dog.
In your bed, in your box!
Cool. So I'll score 4.
Yep.
And be very sad.
Okay, so we have Rex.
Pew pew.
Okay, so the first thing Rex gets to do is get a move on soldier. So choose a character in this unit or another allied Galactic Republic character. The chosen character may dash and gain hunger.
The fact this has no range limitation on it makes it so good.
So
It's also nice that it's Galactic Republic and not Clone Trooper.
Well, it's because it's weird because they have the 501st tag, don't they, as well? But yet there's nothing that relates to that 501st tag yet.
Yeah, it's all future proofing, right?
Yeah, like Anakin, Vader could have something 501st related potentially.
It's also interesting from the Wolfpack card we've seen. They're the 114th Battalion, but their tag is Wolfpack, not 114th. 104th, rather.
Hold out. All objective points are not scored. You only score points on your turn. So I scored 4 there. Ron didn't score 1. But then when Ron
otherwise,
activates,
the game would steamroll very quickly.
Yeah.
Rex uses it on himself.
Oh, does he now?
Rex is then going to make an advance.
Tricks and traps.
And then he is going to make a combat action into the MagnaGuard. There are 501st there. The 212th won't reach, so they automatically gain a strain.
Yay!
And then Rex does a combat action into the MagnaGuard, so 7 dice melee.
Okay, 5 dice for me.
So 1 strike, 2 crits, 3 expertise. So
damn it.
total,
I had 5 blocks as well, Ron.
I've got 5 crits. 4
Dear
crits,
Lord.
sorry.
4
crits,
crits.
sorry.
I think the MagnaGuard may be going down.
Okay, so I will follow my bottom tree. So it's 2 shoves, 2 recovers, and a pin.
Okay.
So the shoves first. Rex won't follow.
Just as the secondary in Dooku's box is
Rex
Jango,
won't
but
follow again.
you can switch them out with whatever you like.
It's 2 recovers, so I will heal the 501st.
Yep.
And then it's a pin, which you've
Yep, already put it
done.
all on, mate. Yep. And I've given you a momentum as well.
You have, and then I take control of this,
You do indeed, sir.
and I score 2, which then gives us both a momentum. And it is you to go.
It is. Well, we know who it is. So, have I got anyone in range?
No.
No. No.
No.
Okay, so I still get to do my dash. Yeah. I just don't get to move anybody else. Okay.
I mean, this is for your positioning, Rich.
Yeah. My positioning at the beginning of the game was great.
Don't matter how you start. It's how you finish, mate.
It is how you finish, yeah. It really is how you finish. So we're going to move Dooku to here.
Oh, Anakin, I think you're dead, dude.
The question is, how do we do this?
You walk up.
Well, normally it's the pointy end goes in.
The pointy end goes. That's Game of Thrones, isn't it? Sticking with the pointy end. Let's have a think. There's not a lot of damage on that side.
You just go and chop him up in Bakashi. Stop passing about and hitting.
You ain't lying.
Jango hasn't officially been shown, but we have got some translated leaks from Poland that we're using.
So, let's have a little think. Does he do that? What does he do? What's Anakin's defense? 6'6". He's not getting any cover at the moment. He turns them to there. He's taken 3. He's got 7 left. Does he have 7 left?
He's got 8 left.
Oh, he's got 8 left.
Beef.
Yowzers. Oh, man. I think we... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He only just can do it there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it needs 4 there, but it needs... So 2 more dice, but I need multiple more successes.
And you have worse expertise, right? In melee. In melee,
yeah. Oh yeah. No, if I range attack him, I'm potentially moving to Force Mastery. If I go up and clap him, then it's absolutely Makashi.
Clap them Skywalker cheeks.
Yeah, so we are going to walk up and clap him. And we'll do that by positioning ourselves here, I think.
Yep.
So because we've done that, the MagnaGuard would get to perform... Oh, no, it'll cost a power now, so we won't be doing that.
Power?
A force power. So we won't be doing that. So let's do 7 dice. Melee. Come on, Dooku. Oh. 2 crits, 5 strikes.
Oh, Anakin.
Oh, Anakin.
I blocked 2.
So, what am I getting there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes. So, let's do...
I like how Dooku's damage output is very standardised.
And I need 7, don't I?
8.
8.
Which you can just get with 5.
Yeah, I'm just working out whether I want to move me, moving him seems a little pointless, so it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage. It will be an expose and a strain, and I will get a reposition. So I shall take my reposition. And move myself over to here like so. I will gain a momentum. And I will score 3. And over to you, Ron.
Does anyone actually save me in this struggle? I don't think so.
Hello there.
So, Ron, whilst because you're at a sort of pivotal point here, so let me ask you first, and then I'll ask Quinn. Is there a point in this game, do you think, where you look at it and go, I've lost this, so what I'm now going to do is just try and put myself in the best possible position for phase 2, the next struggle?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. And how is it for you? Is that taking a character out? Is that positioning your characters so you've got coverage wherever you are?
In the position I'm currently in, I think it would be getting into a better position, ready for the next struggle, rather than trying to kill someone.
Yeah, sorry, I just took the pin off my MagnaGuard because I completely forgot to do it. I even said they would get to move because... Oh, no, I didn't because... No, they don't, because I had to pay a force. Yes, exactly that. Sorry, Ron, say that again. I rudely interrupted you there.
So the position I'm currently in, I think I play for better positioning for the next struggle, rather than trying to take someone out.
That's fair.
But yeah, so I've got Cody and I've got Obi-Wan. I'm just contemplating if there's actually a way to save this struggle. So your last is the B1s. So 3 would take us back to 0. I would gain momentum twice, which would be on 1. You'd gain 1, and you're on 3. 3 BPs to win the struggle with just B1s. Is that... First, let's see what we get. So it is Cody. Starter Cody's activation and uses this one. He will put an exposed on can't Dooku.
Rude.
Very good, very nice.
He really doesn't like... I also think exposed increase in value, don't they, as you, again, go from support to secondary to primary, because no defensive expertise on a primary is brutal, because a lot of them do dice modification as well, don't they?
Yeah, I mean, Dooku with exposed is very much
a dead Dooku.
Do I just try and blow up Dooku now? Or do I try and save the struggle?
Embrace your anger, Ron.
How much realistically are B1's doing? That's my issue. Because Rich would only need 3 VPs to take the struggle, so they'd only have to recap 1 point, which will be the middle one.
David Cameron says strike him down. David Cameron, that is another soundboard we need for the Shatterpoint soundboard that we've got on the Savage Lands.
Oh, we also need Palpatine when he's talking to Anakin, when Mace is like standing over, he's like, "I'm too weak, Anakin."
Cody will focus and shoot Dooku.
Ooh, that's a lot of dice.
Rude. Rude. So, Dooku will have...
Doesn't matter, it's Cody.
Oh, of course, yeah, he ignores cover, doesn't he? So, yeah, 5.
You will gain a pin from the 501st.
Rude.
Strain from the 501st, sorry.
Rude.
And then Cody into Dooku.
Glenn, with regards to Obi-Wan and Sorosu and the number of dice he's rolling, in my view, Sorosu's defensive capabilities is more expressed by its combat tree and the number of recovers it has available to it.
I block 1.
Nice.
Oh dear.
I don't know. I don't think his expertise is actually that good. So I got 4, so you only block 1, yeah?
Yep.
So 4 go through, and I get 2 additional damage.
Good.
Haven't you rolled for... oh shit, yes, he gets the 2 damage from that.
Rich, bad.
So 2 damage to start off with.
No. If we go that route, it's only an additional damage, and I don't get the shove, so that seems pretty pointless. So it'll be 2 damage, 3 damage, 4 damage, 5. So 6 plus my expertise, 8 damage total.
Yep.
A pin and 2 shoves.
Okay. So that is the pin. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay.
Do I do anything else? Don't think so.
So you score 2.
Cody done, I score 2.
Gain momentum.
Matters. That's Cody done.
Yeah. Let's have a little think. $212 there, $212 there. Oh, no, do not do that. Oh, so would a... let's measure it from Cody a second. So if they got to there, but then if they are there, I think they're going to be in range. Yeah, they will be. Sorry, yeah, I've got the things. I've got my droids. So we've won this one. It's just how or what we do. So I think they are going to recover. So they will get to recover 2, and they will just take 2 from themselves. They'll get rid of 2 conditions. And then they are going to... I think just shoot into Cody, I think, mate.
Shooter.
So it'll be 7 up to 8. That guy's not in range. Yeah, just the one.
So I get 4 at range plus an additional 1 for cover, so I'm at 5.
Come on, B1s. Oh. That is 4 strikes and 3 crits.
So 4 go through. Damn, son.
How'd you like that?
It's gonna be because he's not taken any damage yet, has he? And he has 9, so we can't take him out. So that's fine. Oh, one more. One more would have been. How many did you block, Ron? 4.
4.
Oh. Yeah, so it's going to be 4 damage.
Mm-hmm.
It will be an expose and a strain. And then I get a reposition. So where do I want the reposition to be? I think we are going to... Let me just check. Oh, no, if I move away from there, I lose that. So I have to stay where I am. So, yeah, it'll just be, again, just making sure that we are fully within. So we are going to move back ever so slightly. So just to here. I nearly moved them all the way, back over here then, Ron, to this point. But yeah, so I score 3.
Yep.
And that is the first struggle for me. I refresh my force because I have no cards left.
You don't refresh until you go to draw again?
No, you refresh at the end of your turn if you have no order cards left.
Ah, fair enough.
Yeah, it's one that I only learnt whilst I was playing a game against somebody else the other day. And a full refresh is your full deck and your force. So Ron, you get to pick. Actually, I get to pick a card, and then you get to pick which side you would like it to be on. So, I think that's a pretty good one for you.
Fairly easy choice, I feel.
So obviously I'll take the one closer to me.
Yep. I think this is the one, at least from the games I've played, that for the most part gives the second player or the player that didn't win the biggest advantage.
I don't know. Isn't this the map that we played on where I just rolled your back one every single time?
You did, yes, you did.
So I've only got Obi-Wan.
No. You can draw him. Oh look, it's Oh, and Ron conveniently left 1 force left for him. I wonder what that's going to be used for.
The problem is I don't think anyone's actually
Killable.
reach anyone.
Oh, there are definitely units that are killable. It's whether or not you can get to them, I think, is the is the big thing.
So I'll spend my force to do
Yep.
hello there.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Dave, it is. I just played it. I'll play it for you again.
Hello there.
But the Kenobi sound effect is from Maul.
Oh,
that is tight.
that is tight.
I think it might. I think it's just in.
It looks it.
Not McClaw. The measurement.
Oh no.
Yeah.
It's just out.
That's touching.
No, it's not.
That is clearly touching both of the ends of the base.
If you look at this, where I am right now, you can't do corner to corner run. That's not how you do it. But that's fine. It's a friendly game.
Oh, this was meant to be friendly, was it?
It's Shatterpoint on TTS.
You've been very hostile so far.
It's Shatterpoint on TTS. It's friendly.
Does that mean all the games we played were meant to be friendly?
No, they're never friendly with you, Quinn.
Yeah.
And the dice gods should be on my side now because
I'm not in.
I've been. Do you not think you are?
No.
I feel like this is better.
Well done, Rich. Well done.
Take cover.
Get yourself engaged.
Cheeky bit of bunker.
Yeah, there's a bit of work to be done, isn't there? And you score 3, Ron. I'll pop them on for you there, buddy.
Very cool.
I do gain control of this back point here. So yeah, I'll roll a dice. Oh, pressing the bloody thing there. Oh, great. That's great. Give these a shuffle and see what we get. The Guard of Magna. Excuse me. Yep, we'll go with them. We will flip to a injured token. We'll remove our damage and we will remove the pin. The Guard of Magna will make a move action. So they will take 3 damage. And get rid of their strain. And the first one is going to move up here, use the ingress point, and land himself just up here like so. And the second one, I think, probably needs to start thinking about... Where's he gone? Where's it gone? It's in there somewhere. Yeah. He'll move over to here. We'll then do an attack.
Who first?
So we'll start with this one up here at the top. So it'll be
4 in combat, 1 for my hunter.
Yeah, it'll just be 6 for me because I don't have another droid within 4.
So I'm blocking 3.
I do. I get 2 crits, 2 strikes, so 2 go through.
Yep.
So it'll be 3 damage. and 2 shoves. There should be some fall damage off here, right? Like, woohoo! Down
Yeah,
to
I was
there.
surprised that they didn't put fall damage in.
It's just another happy landing.
We're not going to follow up. I don't know if you're surprised by that, Ron. You had steadfast, didn't you?
On the first one, yeah.
Yeah, so I only get the one.
John S.
I
Father
will
first all day,
get rid of my
every day.
hunker. To dash. I'm going to dash to the ingress and back up here. And then I get to recover one.
It's definitely wanker moment, isn't it? Wankers. These MagnaGuard are going to go into General Obi-Wan Kenobi.
So I get 6 plus 1 for my hunker, 7.
I will get an extra dice for these.
Because Kalani's there.
Because of Kalani. I think the other B1s might be in there as
Oh,
well.
Obi-Wan, you dick.
Oh, what's he done? Oh, he's got
4
3.
misses.
I've got 5 in total. 1 crit, 4 strikes.
So your crit turns to a fail. And then
Okay.
I block 2.
So it's only 2. So it'll be 3 damage again. And 2 shoves. Obi-Wan doesn't have
He
steadfast,
doesn't
does
have
he?
steadfast. No.
So push him here.
3 damage.
And then push him here. Like so. There, so that's fine. And I just need to go really quickly. In fact, let's finish this off first. So that's them done.
I'm going to get rid of Obi-Wan's hunker.
Wow.
To dash.
Move that away, mate. Back to where it was.
I will use the recover on Anakin to.
So
get rid
before,
of his
sorry, mate.
exposed.
Before you do that, let me just check something because this happens after. So where did I push you to?
You were here. The other
It
one.
was there. So it was out of
You're
range.
out on
That's
both
fine.
counts.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
And then I'll get rid of the exposed on Anakin.
Perfect. So I will score 1. And I will gain a momentum token. And guys, I'm going to be right back. I just need to go and take a quick phone call. So you two just talk about what you think the best unit is in the game at the moment.
John, 5-0 first, away there. I will leave Ron to explain why, because I'm going to go have a poo.
What do I need to explain?
5-0 first, verse 212. You know, that like the 7 paragraph you sent me this morning.
Oh, okay. So the biggest problem with the 212 is that they cost 4 over the fact that the 50 first costs 3. So that's the big one. But also the 212 have 4 defense, ranged, 3 melee, whereas the 50 first are 5 and 4. So the 50 first are better by 1 dice on both melee and range defense. They both are in phase 2 armor, so that defense's expertise are still the same. Yeah, it's a weird one. I don't know. The 212 don't feel like snipers to me when they're clearly holding snipers and it's sniper training.
It feels like they should have sharpshooter, right?
Yeah, I think if they had sharpshooter, it'd bring them back up a bit. But the fact that you can get 1 expertise and guarantee damage, and 1 success is a pin and a damage, you'll find that the 212 tend to be slightly more consistent in actually dealing something than the 50 first, even though they're rolling less dice.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Over to you, Ron.
Cool. So
Come on, my back point.
it is.
It is, okay. It's a bit of luck.
Well, it depends who we get. It's the 212.
A bit of luck.
They are going into reserve.
I think that's fair.
Anything but Cody. Okay,
Rex.
Rex isn't too bad. So he loses his honker. Start of his activation. He gets to get a move on soldier, which he will do on himself.
Do you guys think Kenobi is the best primary right now?
No.
No, I think Anakin and Dooku are by far.
No. It's
not
Dooku
Ahsoka.
all on his own.
Oh, I genuinely thought you were going to stick on the Ahsoka train there, Ron.
Ahsoka is good, but Dooku's crazy good.
Yeah, Dooku's very, very good.
And then Rex gains a hunker. Then he gets to do a recover, which is out of Anakin, which is quite sad. And Rex has taken no damage, so that recover does nothing. Then what do we do? How do we score that point? Jango's not been touched, which is quite sad. So a shove might actually get him off. Okay, so
You are engaged with the MagnaGuard.
yours. Will that put me? Don't know if it does.
Just remember, Ron, as well, that they've got intervention. So you'd have to be not engaged with the MagnaGuard to be able to attack Jango.
Yeah. Okay. So we will spend a force, defensive maneuvers. Dash. So as close as I can physically get.
Yep.
Because they've gained a hunker, I get to make a recovery action, so I'll get rid of the pin on Anakin.
Yep.
He gains another hunker. Then for his first action, he will make a move action, which is a dash. Because I'm engaged.
Yep.
Oh,
Poor Jango. Yeah, it was about there, mate.
so Rex is going to dash to here. I'm just going to move this.
Yeah, just so you got it right.
And then for Rex's last action, he will attack Jango. 7 dice, melee.
Okay.
Oh, why is he beating up his dad?
I did wonder that. 5 for me. That's pretty poor. That's 3 blocks.
3 blocks. So I've got 1 crit, 2 strikes, 2 expertise. What does 2 expertise give me? 2 more strikes.
2 strikes.
So 2 go through? Yeah, 2.
Yeah.
So I will.
Shove, shove, shove.
Yeah, it's going to be 2 damage and 2 shoves. So the first shove.
You're following up there, Ron.
I might. I'm actually considering it, to be fair. I'm going to follow.
Yeah.
And I won't take the second one.
That's fair.
And
You score 4.
that is Rex done. I score 4, which takes me to
Yikes.
6.
Move this back to you. Well, you had this moment in the last one, Ron. I think I am coming up to this moment now. So it is going to be all the way over there.
Good.
Well, I think that completely seals for what your plan actually is. Like, if it was your back one, then maybe.
Yeah. It is the Shatterpoint.
Don't know if I like that.
Yeah, I'm just wondering. Dooku's pretty much out of the game. Okay. We are going to spend... how do we do this now? We're going to go with Asajj.
Yep.
I'm going to spend 1 and do a force jump. So we'll move to here. Oh, hang on a second. Let me just get my angles right. Let's have a look. So we want to be moving over to here, like so. Do we risk this? Well, let's have a little think. Yeah, fine. It's only one either way. Let's do... What stance? What stance is Obi-Wan in? Okay, crits to fails.
Yeah, he's in Ataru.
That was a great console.
It's
Okay,
Atari, but sure.
let's
I know.
risk this. Let's risk it for a biscuit. We're going to do 8 dice into Obi-Wan.
Yep. So Obi-Wan gets 6.
Oh no!
Good.
Blocking 2 with 2
Blocks everything.
expertise.
Oh no, he doesn't block everything. I
One
get
through.
1 through. Which we will do as a strain and a damage.
What? Just 1 damage, yeah?
1 strain, 1 damage. Yeah, she's done well there. She will then make a move action. Over to here, which will trigger the MagnaGuard to make a move action. But
Are you spending a
towards-
force for it?
Oh shit, it's a force, isn't it? So we won't be doing that. And then we will spend 2 force. Legion rules off the board there. Gone, right?
Yeah.
To woohoo.
Dead game, dead character. Yeah.
Yeah. And she could do another jump, but absolutely no point. So, yeah, that'll be it. We will score this one here, giving us 2 and a momentum.
Okay, so it is staying where it is.
Okay. Yeah, Glyn, I'd say 2 hours, but we've been talking through this as well. Typically when we've been playing games, I think because we've been explaining it on the stream at the same time, I think it's taken longer. Typically, you're looking at an hour and a half. Like once you know the rules,
You're looking at MCP times.
yeah, it's no difference really.
I will activate the 212.
Okay.
They will advance.
They will also go there.
And I'm just going to not defensive, take cover at the same time. Just so.
Yeah, that's fine. So you'll just keep the hunker token that you've got
Yeah.
because you did lose one of them. Yeah.
And he is also just going into extent of 2.
Yep. So
And
you score 4 and win the Shatterpoint.
doo-doo-doo.
And a reset. Okay. Let's see what we get. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Let's just have a top-down view. So you've got characters that can come back there. It has to be the middle one. So that is constant. So then is it this one and this one? So I think we go here and then up here.
Yep.
I think that's what we're going for. Just give me 1 second, Ron. Because if not, that one's quite good there. But then you've got so many characters that can get to it so quickly. Dooku is like absolutely useless at the moment. Because if he takes any damage, then that's brutal. He would get rid of the expose. He's got 2 left. Pin. Yeah. Okay. Yep. We'll do that. We'll see.
Okay.
Cool. Let's see where we're going to be getting is the. And it's this one up the top.
Lovely.
It's nice for you, yeah.
Very good, very nice.
And let's see who we get. It is Asajj. It's probably not a bad one, really.
Could be a lot worse.
It could have been a hell of a lot worse. Pulling the B1s or Dooku at the moment would have felt not great.
So you're putting her in reserve, yeah?
No. I think we'll go with her, Ron. I think we'll go with her. So she's going to spend a force power.
That's 4 force she's used so far this round.
She's doing well. She's doing well. Let's grab this one here and see Where does she need to get to?
And this is another reason why I don't like Ventress and Dooku together, because they're both very force hungry.
Yeah, but they both refresh, so... You know, that's the thing. Okay, so she's spending the force power.
Mm-hmm.
She'll do a force jump up to here. She'll then make an advance, which will put her to here. Whoa! Let me move that out of the way a second. Yeah, just to there. Thank you, friend. And so that is a force power gone. And then she will do 8 dice into Commander Cody. What does she go in?
Yeah, in 5 dice.
Yeah, we'll just stick it like this. Come on, Ventress, do better. Do better. That is better. 2 crits and 4 strikes.
Yeah, a lot.
Oh, you're exposed as well. Oh. So 2 crits, 4 strikes. 5 go through? No.
Yep.
5 go through, yes. How much damage does he have left?
5.
5, okay. So 1, 2, 3, and he's got a strain, hasn't he? So yeah, let's do. It'll be a damage and a strain, which will be 2 damage, and then 1, 2, 3 more. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 5 damage exactly.
Yep.
A disarm. An exposed. And I get to do my action for free. So, can you guess, Ron? Can you guess who's going on a little trip?
Yep.
A little sojourn.
So just there, so he misses the MagnaGuard. Then get to trigger Sith Assassin. So when a character in this unit wounds an enemy unit, after the effect is resolved, this character may heal. She doesn't have anything to heal, unfortunately. If it wounded a primary or a secondary unit, it may also... Oh no, we spoke about this, didn't we? So you get to move first or jump. So where do we move to is the question. What are the other points? That back one there, which you've got at the moment. So I can't get to there. The B1s are taking this because they are not damaged, or they're not wounded at the moment. She can't get within 2 of Dooku, which is frustrating. So what she's going to do is she'll move to here first onto this point. She's going to go just poked right into Cody there. She gets to heal 3. So she's got Kalani. And she doesn't have the tactical droids in range. That's a faux pas. Okay, my bad. Yeah, so it'll just be take the strain off Kalani, because why not? Just in case you choose to put something else on him. And that's all her actions, so we gain a momentum.
Yep, so I'm going to trigger defensive knowledge. And then I will recover the disarm.
Yep, makes sense. I don't get to refresh because it wasn't a primary, but that's fine. I'll control this. I'll control this. So I'll score 3.
Yep.
And over to you, good sir.
It's Obi-Wan Kenobi.
That's
Hello
Obi-Wan
there.
Kenobi.
Obi-Wan Kenobi will go into reserve.
Kenobi!
So, do I recover first? Just...
Your choice. Because and.
Yeah, no, I'm just deciding.
Oh, right. I thought you were asking the question rather than talking to yourself.
Just be aware that if you don't recover first, when you finish your jump, you will take 3 damage from the strain. Because they're 2 separate things.
Yeah. Anakin's losing that strain anyway, so recover the strain and heal for 2.
Makes sense. I just wanted, because if it's the weird timing bullshit, isn't it? So if you hadn't have done it that way, then
And then I'm just going to jump up to here and engage both of these.
Okay.
And then who we actually get is...
Did you spend force power for that run yet?
I did, yeah.
Cool. 5
He spent a
first.
force, not a force power.
5 first.
Bloody force power.
We need to get rid of that. Well, I should have already rolled this first. So it's where Rex is, so I'm scoring that regardless.
Quite happy about that, aren't you?
So 5-0 first. Don't think we can get rid of. I don't think we can take this point in the middle. Go to here. We could actually. Okay. Excellent. So I'm going to start with an attack action, dude.
Okay.
This 5-0 first underneath Cody into this B1.
Cool.
So I am on 7, and I get to reroll 2 fails.
Yep, I am on 5 because of cover.
Uh, 4 total.
Blocking 3. And bear with me 1 second. Let's resolve this first, and then I'll.
Oh, I get to reroll my 2 misses.
You do.
So 3 go through.
3. Okay.
How much life do they have left?
3.
Can 3 kill them? That is upsetting. Do they have a strain or anything?
They have nothing. No.
That's very sad.
Where are the 212th currently?
They're over here.
Oh, are they both over there?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
quite
dear.
bad. So it will be a pin, 2 damage, and a shove.
So a pin, 2 damage. Oh no, wait, that does it.
Oh, they've already got a pin on them.
No, they don't. But
They have
they
9,
had
not 10.
they had 9, not 10.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
yeah. So you've done that. If that changes the order, I don't think it can
It
change the
doesn't,
order
no.
that you do things, does it? So
they're gaining momentum for that one.
and I don't think you have an angle to shove them because they're backstopped with the.
I've just shoved them.
Oh, I've already shoved them. Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
I've just done it, yeah. Backstopped them into that crate.
Okay. So
And
let's
then
put
the other 501st is shooting the MagnaGuard, and definitely not within range of Cody.
Yeah,
So this one doesn't get to reroll too.
There'll be 5 up to 6.
So dealing 5.
Oh, blocking 5.
Well, that is upsetting. Okay.
Did you give yourself a momentum? You have done, haven't you? Yeah.
Yeah, dude. So we can at least go and take the middle point and then recontest this one. Yeah, that's the right thing to do. So we will.
There's a spot right. I was going to say there's a spot right behind that crate. If you just get rid of that, yeah, yeah, that's within 2.
And then the other one will advance and ingress.
Yeah.
Ready to be knocked off again. And then I gain this. I score 3. We both gain a momentum.
We do indeed. And I will be right back.
Yeah, no worries, dude. Did you reckon the clones would hold out this long, Quinn?
Not really, honestly.
I told you I'd get them to work.
Yeah. I think they could work. I just think I'm gonna wait till commandos are out.
That's fair.
Like, once I get my wolf pack, that's where we'll be in the sweet spot.
Yeah.
And I'm back, Ron. Okay, so let's roll a die. Oh, nope. Keep hitting the fucking thing.
Stop firing.
It's far enough in. Okay, well that's good. So let's see. Let's have a look at Kalani and see what we've got where. Where's that? Okay, so we've got a MagnaGuard there. We've got a droid there, so we would get rid of the pin, but they would get rid of that. And it's actually, so beginning of his turn. Hang on, I'm working out if I'm going with him or not yet. 501st. I've taken 2 damage. They can reach. Yeah, so we are going to go with Kalani. So we'll flip his wounded, get rid of that. Oh, put that back on. So do we get the... So these guys, these MagnaGuard, are going to make the dash from Roger, roger. These will also make a dash.
They're pinned.
Oh, they're the ones that are pinned, yeah. So they get rid of the pin. And I think that's it, because the others are not in range. I think we start with a... Five first do not have any hunker tokens either, so yeah, that makes it an easy one. So it'll be... Oh, have I just messed up? Oh no, okay, they're in range. Oh, there's a MagnaGuard up there as well that I think would be, but yeah, they're in range. So it'll be, we're going to do a range attack, so 7 dice up to 8 into your clone troopers. In fact, let's give them a shake first and then put them in. Okay, so it's going to be 3 crits and 1 strike.
Block in 3, so your crits go through.
Oh, good. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 damage. A shove, and I get my free action. So... is there any value in the shove? The shove would get you out of range, but how much have they got left?
1.
Okay, we will forego the shove. So we'll do tactical network. So we'll do it on the battle droids, who will do a 5 dice up to 6 into those guys. And it is utterly fucking terrible. 3 strikes.
That's an expertise, I've just knocked it. 3.
Yep.
Block in 3.
Ugh. You're quashing all my plans, Ron. Okay. Kalani will then make a move action, moving himself to here. We'll take this. We've already got that one up there, so we'll score 3.
Yep.
And it's back over to you, mate.
Okay, so...
This one here. Yeah.
So, who do we go with here?
Yeah, Mr. DeLuca has got that correct.
What?
That it's a Roger's the tactic, so you don't pay any force power for it. B1s have protection. They were pushed away, Mike. So because the push happens before damage is applied, they were no longer contesting that point. So they don't have protection. What are you thinking, Ron? Take Obi-Wan out of reserve, or see if you get Anakin?
Nah, my luck is I'm gonna get some. Right, who's gone? 212 over first Rex. My luck is I'll get Cody, I think. And I don't want Cody at the minute, so I think I take Obi-Wan
And there's a 66.6 recurring % chance you get a card that allows you to activate Anakin. But
Do it.
Oh, Obi's good.
Hello there.
Quitting his stupid soundboard did it for me.
Do it. Do it.
So.
So you're activating Obi-Wan, yeah? So before you do, Mr.
So
Fett
fast.
is going to spend a force, roll some dice, and he's going to go, whoa, Obi-Wan, and do 4 damage.
Ooh. Pretty good.
It's so the fact that like it's like all the tricks and traps and stuff in MCP, and it's where it's like unless you've got an ability to stop it.
It's why you really don't want Jango to get wounded. I think making that cost 2 is rough.
2, I think at 2 you don't use it unless you've got a chance to
Unless you've got a chance
take
to
somebody out. Yeah.
Obi-Wan will advance. How much life do the MagnaGuard have left?
The MagnaGuard have 7.
Any conditions?
Nope. They are condition free. Are we going to go to pushy side?
I'm contemplating going over to Thorisu for the recovers, but I don't think I can do 7 damage to kill him. I can't, so I'll have to stay on Ataru.
I mean, you physically can.
You can. You can go along the bottom track.
tree, mate. Yeah.
Yeah, but then I get a recover. So what's the point?
You get a recover.
Whoop-de-doo. More likely I'll get it this side. I need him dead, so I'm going to spend a force for hello there.
Hello there.
Hello there. That synced up perfectly.
Is he already within 2?
He is, mate, yeah. He could jump up there if you wanted. That's a thing he could do.
That's cool. Cool.
Oh,
Gonna...
yeah, sorry, 1 second, mate. You're engaged with Asajj.
Okay, so I would have took the jump first then.
So you take the jump and then move there, yeah.
So
you take the jump
and then
you move.
He moves.
Yeah. So, yeah, you have to take the jump, don't you? So, force power.
I've already spent it.
Oh, there you go.
Of course
10
he spent it. He did it before. He did the
10
job
dice.
before he did the thing.
10 dice Ataru into the MagnaGuard.
There you go. That was the air horn of luck, Ron. Did it work?
Yes.
Good.
Blocking 4.
So I've got 3 crits and 4 strikes.
Yep. So 3 crits go through.
Okay, didn't do it, Quinn. He's still alive.
You are going to put some conditions on them.
So a disarm, exposed, 5 damage. Shove.
No, Kalani wasn't engaged because he was out of range 3 of Rex. Obi-Wan was at a higher elevation, and Anakin still has a wounded token on him. Yep. So, what was it? Expose and disarm, isn't it?
Yep, and 5 damage.
Yikes.
Oh, another sound we need is just a generic like lightsaber swing, like.
You know what we need? Wilhelm scream.
No, there's no fall damage. You can't have it.
I score 1, gain a momentum, and I think that's game.
What do you mean?
You need 4 VPs, and you already control 2 of them. You control them all, should I say. So I actually don't score anything.
You've
I
got
need an
Rex.
Obi-Wan to kill the MagnaGuard to keep me in the game.
You get this one?
No, I don't. MagnaGuard's
Oh,
still within 2.
are they still within range? Oh, okay.
I needed Obi-Wan to kill the MagnaGuard, because then I have to then take this one up here as well.
Yeah.
So no matter who you pull,
I literally just go, I activate no one and score 4 VPs, basically. Yeah.
Ron, press the button on the soundboard. No, you fool! This one.
Good game, Ron.
as well.
Good
Yeah,
game.
good game.
It feels nice when they go to 3, doesn't it? Like, it feels like a lot of back and forth. I was surprised to get the first one there, though, Ron, if I'm being honest. I thought you had it.
Yeah, I just had some bad rolls. Just means that it just swings 1 or 2 points your way when I don't need it to, when I can't recover. Like then.
Yeah.
But it's just one of them things. It happens. I think I
It
played
is.
alright. I think I played the clones decent.
Mate, you played the clones really well. Getting rid of the hunkers to negate the shoves is really nice. Especially when it's something like this up here, so you just get to move back up. Is really good.
These are the weak link.
The 212.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also don't like Anakin, so.
Well, you just wrong. I love it.
See, I do feel.
It's things.
Let's look, right? Yeah, I think your best bet there was going with that, was taking the risk, going with Anakin, doing what you did with Kenobi, but with Anakin, because you'd have retained that point, and Anakin, there's no way Anakin doesn't take out the MagnaGuard. Like,
Well, I would have thought 10 dice Obi would have done it, in fairness, but I rolled 3
You
misses.
got wrong, son.
I rolled 3 misses.
yeah, well, good game, Ron. Hopefully you guys at home enjoyed it. We did try and make it a little bit of a sort of, as we do with all these sort of
One
talks
more and
for
I would have
everything
killed
that we
him.
do.
It's just one of them.
Yeah, yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? But then it's like, but then one more and they'd have gone down and I'd have got another momentum. It's like, yeah, it's it does seem to come down to look. We can't all be as sick at Shatterpoint as you, Quinn.
Well, I'm
I really don't like not having Ahsoka.
I'm trying to pass on my teachings, but you're just not being receptive.
So, Ron, let me ask you a question then. What is it about Ahsoka that you really like? What is it for her that makes her just real good?
She's fast. No one wants to hit her. Because if you shoot her, she deflects. If you hit her in combat, she sends half the damage back to you. And then if you hit her friends, which you're going to do because you don't want to hit her, she gets to advance and recover 3. And make attacks.
And make attacks.
I just think she's really, I just think she's solid. I don't understand why people aren't seeing it.
I do like how all 3 of us have gravitated to a different primary. Like, Ron, seems like you're going more down the Ahsoka route. You also are a big fan of Maul. Obviously, I fucking love Kenobi. And, Richard's gone for the most powerful thing in the game, because, he needs the crutch.
To be fair, no. To be fair, Dooku's had 1 activation and he's been here the rest of the time. It was
It's less
Asajj
about this game specifically, more about just the fact that you played almost all your games with fucking Dooku.
Asajj did all the work for me. Yeah, but I'm trying to get that muscle memory with it, right? So I don't forget stuff. That's why now. I just think Force Push on Asajj just makes her so good.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Asajj. I think, for the 8 squad point primaries, I think that The hierarchy for me is Kenobi first, then Ventress, then Maul, then Ahsoka.
I think Asajj is definitely top for me. I would probably then say Ahsoka, then Obi-Wan, then Maul.
Nah. It's all about
I mean, look, when he was doing those shenanigans, it's pretty darn good, isn't it?
He's great, man. I love it.
Ron, is there an argument to, because obviously the clan Krees are not great, but I do like the Mandalorian Super Commandos. Do you think they would work better with Ahsoka than what her sort of out of box squad would be?
Yes.
Because she wants things that like to be engaged in melee, right?
Yeah, so if you look at the one that I have been playing, which is this. So this is what I've been playing. I've been playing Maul Ahsoka with the Mandos.
Okay, so you've been doing the
Saxon, but
no Gar, but Jango instead. Yeah, I think I do still like Gar Saxon though. I think ignoring cover, and again, it depends who you're coming up against, doesn't it? Into clones, I think Gar Saxon is very good because of the ignore cover thing. But I was meaning,
if I did want to drop anything from this, it would be the Clan Krees.
Yeah. Yeah, and I do think the Mandalorian Super Commandos are better than Clan Krees. Just that extra health, the fact that they don't lose a lot in... I mean, okay, they don't have Sharpshooter, but it's only Sharpshooter 1. I think the problem with the Mandalorians at the moment is the moment you put one wound on them, they become very, very expensive to do the things they want. But I suppose if you're running them with Maul, then the fact that he doesn't use... I mean, you know, he doesn't care about using force power, does he? So... But yeah, good game, mate. Good game. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed that at home. That is not Star Wars. Where are we there? There we go. That's Star Wars. Yeah, hopefully you guys all enjoyed it at home. We are actually running our first Shatterpoint event, which, Ron, you played your first game in today and won, didn't you?
I did.
I've got mine coming up, I think, tomorrow at some point. So if I can do, I will stream that as well.
Mine is tomorrow at 9.
Yours is tomorrow at 9. So Quinn, I'm sure, will put his up on the Discord. So yeah, check it out on there. There's plenty of games going on. Any questions, leave them in the comment section. We may have missed a couple of rules. I feel like with Quinn here as well, we probably picked up on most of them. Or at least with help from the chat as well. So yeah, hopefully...
I was just here on soundboard duty.
You were on soundboard duty, yes. Yeah. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it, guys, and we will catch you next time. Take care.